So here we are. It's a Tuesday, off-season vibes are humming, and the media finally gets their glimpse behind the Dolphins' curtain. But this wasn't your typical, slow-burning OTA session. No, this had a different feel. This one breathed intensity, had that edge, maybe not outright chaos, but something just beneath it. You felt it. And if you didn't, you weren't paying attention. Let's talk attendance, because apparently, that alone was the headline. For players missing. That's it. Just 4. No Tyreek sitting out. No Waddle nowhere to be seen. No mysterious Tua disappearance. That's a statement, right? No need to say anything out loud. They showed up. They're here. But then again, who's not here? Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, you knew that was coming. Not a soul in the facility surprised by that one. What are we doing here? Pretending it's anything else. He's as good as gone. There's no debate left. It's not a matter of if. It's when. The vibes changed. The energy shifted. Ramsey's absence wasn't just a seat left empty. It was a vacuum. A silence that echoed loudest of all. Then there's James Daniels. Remember him? The guard with that edge, the punch, the promise? Well, the Achilles still has him sidelined, probably watching from somewhere far enough to not feel the grass under his feet. And Jonnu Smith? No show either. That tight end-room depth everyone was excited about just lost a few notches of shine. Then there's Zach Sealer, the 2024 MVP. Not MVP by label. MVP by presence. Gone. For the day. For longer? That's the thing. No answers. Just more waiting. But let's move. Because what happened on the field? That mattered too. From the jump, 7 drills kicked off like someone had something to prove. Kader Kohou wasn't playing soft. He went tight on Waddle, real tight. Ball came out of Tua's hand, and it just hit grass. That's what you call presence. You don't need interceptions. You just need that moment where the quarterback doubts. Kohou gave him that moment. Then comes Quinn Ewers. Rookie. Eyes scanning. Finds Monterey Baldwin downfield. Nice touch. The kind that says, I know how to float it. And Baldwin. Close, but no grip. Catchable. Sure, but tough. That's the story of rookies. Almost moments. Nearly plays. Then, here comes Zach Wilson. And no, you're not dreaming. He's still here. Still trying to prove he's more than just a backup in pastel teal. He rolls out, finds D. Eskridge, and what happens? One hand. Left. Full extension. He snatches it. You hear the reaction from the sidelines. That wasn't normal. That was off-season electricity. If you blinked, you missed the moment where Eskridge said, I'm still in this thing. Tua? Oh, he wasn't quiet. In 11 on 11, he hit Waddle. Boom. Right in stride. Deep ball. And this wasn't just any toss. It was rhythm, chemistry, and trust. But let's not forget what came after. Cam Smith, trying to hang with Waddle, suddenly pulls up. You know the look. That limp. That something isn't right face. He's out, then back in. But you saw it. That's going to stick. Malik Washington, low catch near the sideline. Not flashy. Not loud. But it said, I'm locked in. That's the kind of detail coaches love. Short gain, long memory. Matt Dickerson, blowing up a run in the backfield. If there had been real tackling, someone would have been eating turf. That's what you want from a depth guy. Burst, awareness, disruption. Tanner Connor, now this is something. Last season, he blended in. Now, he's bigger, thicker, like he spent the offseason deciding to actually matter. Caught 1 in 7 on 7S. Didn't look out of place anymore. And that means something. Then there's Cameron Good. Quiet dude usually. But today, a pass breakup. Didn't celebrate. Didn't flex. Just turned around. Walked back like he does this every day. That's the kind of moment that says more than a dance ever could. Now let's talk Bradley Chubb. 11 on 11 work, post-injury, and guess what? He wasn't slow. He wasn't hesitant. He came off the edge and got into Zach Wilson's face immediately after a fake handoff. Of course, nobody's hitting the quarterback in May. But that wasn't the point. The point was, Chubb's not waiting around for sympathy. He's moving. He's in this. Jaylon Phillips? Different story. No reps, And suddenly, that old anxiety creeps in. Is he really healing right? Are we looking at a delayed start? There's no answer. Just silence again. Storm Duck rocked the orange jersey. Practice player of the day. Not a household name. Not yet. But the coaches saw something. And that means tomorrow's reps. They'll come faster. They'll come harder. Keon Smith and Taj Washington. Both in red. Both reminders of how brutal last season's injuries were. It's not about if they come back. It's about how long they can stay once they do.